Hello and welcome back to X4 Foundations with the Diplomacy update and the Envoy DLC. What you see here, however, is not part of any DLC at all. It is part of the base game. Egosoft have hidden some abandoned ships in the base game already, and of course more in each DLC. But this Odysseus Vanguard destroyer over there is in the main game. Normally, this ship is reasonably challenging to get to because this sector is teeming with xenon. Not anymore. And not to any intervention of my own. Actually, I was very surprised how aggressively the main races, the main factions, expand in this newer version of the X4 Foundations game. In the past, they did do some incursions, but they were never really aggressive. This time, they're just claiming sectors left, right, and center. So, where are we? We are down here. So, this is our shipyard. And here are the hop sectors. And they actually claimed faulty logic. These were xenon sectors. Not only that, they also went in here, Atia's Misfortune and Mists of Artemis, and claimed these. I didn't actually progress into these sectors for claiming them for myself because it was kind of cumbersome to get to, right? We've got the xenon sectors here. You will remember that we got the Sapporo from way back here, where it was sitting above this Kark installation, and then we ran the gauntlet through these xenon sectors here to get to safety of the Void and Argon Prime eventually. And yet these good Paranid have actually expanded. Interestingly, they were beating me to this as well. We'll see. You see, I'm building a complex here now because this sector was unclaimed. So seemingly the Argon or the Antigone had destroyed all the defense platforms of the Paranid, and considering how this is shaking, they are at it again. So with a little bit of luck, this one goes down and our admin center goes up. Well, actually, there's another one here. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, with a little bit of luck, we might actually own this sector at some point too. Anyway, so normally this sector is teeming of xenon, and hence it is kind of sketchy to claim this destroyer. But because the Paranid have totally cleared out this sector, I started hunting around and located this destroyer here. So this destroyer is a bit different to other capital ships as far as claiming is concerned, I believe. We'll have a look. Let's stop and scan the good thing. It doesn't show us any crew. But what it does show us, you see it over there, it has a signal leak. So what we can try is whether we can actually just claim it rather than board it. Howdy.
Experimental shuttle.
And yes, we can. The Odysseus is now ours.
Odysseus, Vanguard.
Well, as opposed to the Sapporo, at least this one retains its shields. You see here 2 small landing pads and a medium one for a corvette. And these look like split
Shield generator.
generators. Yes, they are split shield generators. Okay, we'll need to replace them because they are fast charging, but they don't have a very high capacity. All right. What we need now is to dock on our
Awaiting orders.
little... no, not on you.
Experimental shuttle.
On our shuttle.
Docking aborted.
And get ourselves a pilot. I believe I still have a pilot sitting on... No. Property on a B. Information, people. There is still a person. Do you have any skills at all? Yeah, half a pilot. Good enough. It's just a destroyer. Okay. Yeah, the captain. Go. Who's walking? We can actually hear him on the destroyer. It's a bit scary. So, next, one more thing I need to do. I built another miner and have got more lined up because this complex here was short of miners. And you go and mine with this lot. Good. Now that we've done this, let us send the destroyer to... name it. L. Send it to our shipyard. And re-equip it. Upgrade. And yes, you see, the split shields, 66,000. Sorry, no, that's just a medium one. Sorry, but we replace this too. We've got the split travel engine that does 164 and 3,800. The Argon is a lot faster in travel speed, slower in sector. So we keep the split drives there. And here you see these 2 shield generators generate 66,000. If I take this one out and replace this by this, we're already at 69. So let's replace them with the Terran generators. We will need to get the blueprints for the main guns. Okay, good to know. Turrets. We can keep that, although I will replace these. Actually, you've only got one, so we can't work with that then. What are we going to do here? We've got the Terran beam. Okay, let's take the Terran beam. That's not to say the Terran beam turrets are the best, but for me they are the cheapest one to replace. And you 2. And you 3. And... okay. Where's my Terran beam? Oh, okay, no. We have gone from the beam, from the L turrets to the M turrets. And for these... actually, we do have plasmas for the large. Let me replace these with plasmas, because if this ship ever gets into an entanglement with a large ship, like a Xenon Chaos, so the plasmas will wreak havoc. Then we've got Argon Beam. Let's take the Argon Beam here, because they are better at tracking small ships. And we do the same here, but I want to change these shields. Thank you very much. And the others we are actually setting up for Paranid Pulse. Paranid Pulse lasers hurt a lot, but the range is short. Yep. And this and this. Okay. That part. Here we are good. Defense drone, repair drone. Give you one cargo drone. And we don't need that many repair drones. Instead, we are upping the number of defense drones. People we will get from other stations. And... no. Kilroy. Interesting. No, blue doesn't look so great. That certainly does not. This looks kinda cool. Okay, Relic Hunter you are. And... go. Okay. So, now that that one is done, we come back to the actual missions at hand. And these are our Boron missions. Yay, finally. So, Queen's Herald missions. Antiqua's Arms Delivery. What does that do? We need to send... where are we? Ships here. Right, we need to send ships to the Argon trading station. Egosoft have introduced something really nice. If we go to a shipyard, build ships.
Ah, the Hatikva Free League, a shadow of their once glorious forebears. Although support from the Queendom stems their decline, the League will still have far to go. You are to supply them with a wing of Boron fighters. The politicians will follow up with a negotiation for the Hatikva Free League to acquire more Boron military vessels in the future. I suspect they will be grateful for the military hardware to help deter pirates in Xenon.
Indeed. So if we go here and choose the Mako, there is now a preset for the setup that these fighters need in order to fulfill the mission. This is fantastic. So you don't have to guess which item do I need to place, but you just click this and it will place, as far as available, all the correct items on the ship. I cancel this order because I already did this for time's sake. And you see these little triangles here. So we've got 3 Marcos sitting in that sector already. And we just tell them to fly and wait in this circle to validate the mission. And I have done more work for us. The next mission that we can easily fulfill is delivering water to Tidebreak. You remember last episode we went into the Avarice DLC, which are these sectors here, these 4, and this one with the 3 subsectors, and Tidebreak being this station here. And you see there is a Demeter sitting, actually 2. Oh.
Awaiting orders.
I know what's happening, but that's actually not so bad, because...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, before we do this, let us get our pilots out.
Can I help?
Work somewhere else. And that is on the Trinity. I think we still need a couple of people.
Affirmative.
And press C again for this one. Communicate.
Affirmative.
And do the same for
Can I
this.
help?
Press C to communicate. And prepare them to join us on the Trinity. That's actually not bad. Good piloting skills, so no, I won't put it on the Trinity, but rather on the Xenon B.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Now all we need to do is wait for Melissa Kevlin to contact us. Now, I said I know what's happening, and this is happening because we're
Experimental shuttle.
so close to the destroyer. It actually drags us along. But that's a good thing because we need to go in this direction anyway. So let's sit tight. You see all these red dots? This sector where we are. Experimental. This sector here, it's a minefield. And these mines, they stretch around this gate, and they also stretch the entire area here. It was quite nerve-wracking going through there. And you see we are collecting a few mines with our lovely destroyer there. How are the shields holding up? Where do we have you, Odysseus? 97, 86, so they do hurt a bit. But you see the split shields actually recharge very fast. Now just stop collecting mines and get us out of this. I couldn't identify who placed these tracker mines, but I believe they are still from Xenon times.
We need to perform a transfer.
Of course, transfer fleet. There you go.
Great work. This fleet will allow Hatikva to familiarize its pilots with Boron hardware. Once the politicians ratify a follow-up agreement, I will ensure that you receive the announcement. Your mission manager will provide you with further tasks.
Wonderful. So, next mission. Mission manager, Shift M. So, Riptide Waters. Set to active. And we need to deliver 2,200. At a meter can only carry 1316, I think. If we look at this, yeah, 1316 units of water. And what we need to do here, because I already told these two ships to go there, we need to trade, I think. Yes, we need to trade, and you see here with the icon for quest. We've got one. And we do the same for the second. Oh, the Protection actually has become much more expensive. It used to be like 14,000. It's 30,000 now. And that's this mission done, right?
Riptide Rakers of Avarice. It appears that the royal heir, Princess Saleus, was personally distressed upon hearing of the Riptide Rakers' water shortages. A water shortage is about the most horrifying thing a Boron can conceive of. Yet in this case, it is not as simple as a charitable rescue operation. Raker territory is completely surrounded by a well-armed syndicate that controls and profiteers from basic resources. Your mission needs to be discreet. You will run the blockade with a shipment of water to provide immediate relief, while the government works on a longer-term solution. Do not, I repeat, do not get caught. The Queendom cannot be seen to be flouting the rules of other jurisdictions, no matter how oppressive they may be. There are more tasks in your mission manager.
No kidding. Okay, good. So, we managed this one as well. And now we want to go and find that missing envoy. And this is going to take us an age and a half to get out of the sector now. I have a feeling I should take the helm myself. So, the missing envoy is in a sector that I haven't gone in yet. There's a gate here. This is where, in the past, you would go basically into... Yeah, we are still missing a Teladi sector here, right? Into one of these... No, you would go into here in order to claim your headquarters. It might still be if you don't have any DLCs at all. I'm not quite sure. Nowadays the headquarters, of course, is in Heretic's End. Okay, so let's go there.
My Paranid brethren. Paranid governments have a troubled history with the Queendom, but major factions try to maintain diplomatic relations even if they are, at times, strained. The Queendom initiated a diplomatic exchange with both the Holy Order of the Pontifex and the God Realm of the Paranid. However, the God Realm emissary never arrived. Ever since he went missing en route to the Queendom, accusations have been flying. It is up to us to find the missing diplomat and calm the waves.
Okay, and obviously I thought we were still attached to the destroyer, but it kind of dropped us when it entered the superhighway. Whoops, wrong button. So, let me relieve you of the seat for a moment, please. Thank you. And suddenly, we are moving.
Entering faulty logic 1.
Autopilot. And we are... Yes, we're going in the right direction. And our destroyer is already way ahead. Okay, that's good. So, we will get him to change equipment at our shipyard, and then send him to one of the other shipyards, probably the one in Teladi space up above.
Entering system. Holy
So
vision.
that he can stock up on people. Because as far as I remember, it was cheaper to get through from here. So we'll have a look at that in a bit. Meanwhile, is there
Entering system.
anything left
Artifacts
with building? You are building, but we are not... Oh no, you're not building because we haven't got a builder here at the moment.
Entering system. Ice mists.
Is there somebody idling in the sector? Nope. Ah, it doesn't matter, it's not urgent. We can do this later. Actually, no. How are you doing with the building? This defense? So we're still some time away from building the admin center. For this one, I basically just copied the complex in Heretic's End and inserted it here. And while the sector was unclaimed, I claimed the largest plot possible, which is 20 kilometers in each direction. Meanwhile, what I've done here is I finished building the scrap recycler and processor, and we've got 3 manticores, which each is guarded by an Odachi, collecting salvage. Now this sector has got apparently, allegedly, a lot of salvage, but the manticores didn't really get it. So their source of salvage is this sector here where there's a constant fight going on. Like you see here. There is a lot of death. And yeah, and our Envy is collecting all the juicy loot. All right. Good. Where are we now? We are where? I Smith 2. Oh, by the gate. Okay. Why am I stuck on something?
Autopilot disengaged.
And what are we stuck on? Oh, on the gate. Very nice. Thank you very much. So, shift 3 for a long range scan, and you can pick up anything else up here. Not right now. Let's go through it.
Entering system. Nopelius Fortune.
Okay, this hasn't been claimed yet. So it's something that we want to claim, because these sectors aren't actually all that good, no, all that bad. The second sector has got quite a few resources. And of course, the Envoy
Empty space.
is somewhere in trouble back there. Okay, we found the question mark
Unknown
there.
object.
By the grace of Her Majesty, you are now receiving the royal broadcast from the Queendom of Boron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides.
With parliamentary ratification complete, I am delighted to announce our newly established defense pact with the Hatikva Free League. Our queendom will now provide Boron military ships to the Free League, which will be used to patrol and protect Free League space and installations against intruders.
Excellent. We can check the Free League off our list.
Excellent. So, actually what I wanted to check, yeah, they are being checked off. Okay. I believe this good fella has got some mines around it. Or is it just a laser turret for your own defense? Nope, there are mines. There are mines and there are
Boron Envoy.
nasties.
It is a trap. There
Yeah, it
she
is.
is. Boron Envoy. Now we can
Okay, who's next? Oh, there's another mine.
Pegasus. Sentinel. Danger.
You know, you're not going to win a fight by running away. And you're not going to win it anyway, but you might not know this yet.
Pegasus. Sentinel.
Whoopsie daisy. And one last one.
You will now suffer the divine touch of a mighty Boron warrior Envoy. I shall relay the tale of your heroism. I thank you for my liberation. I shall be on my way to fulfill my duties at Her Majesty's court. Great work. I have relayed the situation to the Queendom, is now proceeding unhindered. You will find more tasks in your mission manager.
Okay, wonderful. That one too. Now, we've got Terran waters. But before we do this, we might actually get something else on the way, which is the Terran outpost. We need to claim a plot 534.
The Talati Company. The best way to gain productive engagement from the Talati is through trade. Our task is to establish a modest Queendom station in Talati space. Once they are selling their wares to the station, Talati relations will start to warm.
Right. So, and that station is up here. Now, we go here to manage plots. And we had 534, right? 534, yes. So we add 1 kilometer here. So we got 5. Put 4 in the middle. Just take 1 away. It doesn't matter whether on X or Y. So 534, create a plot. And you see the price of the plot changes with its location. Right? The closer you get to major installations or to gates, the more expensive it becomes. And somewhere here, 60,000, good enough. You pay the license. If we don't pay the license, the local law enforcement will eventually destroy or attack the plot and the station, which normally isn't much of an issue for us because it's not our station, but they might attack it while we are still building it. So let's buy it. And then we need items. I've got all of them now. As you see here, I was a bit naughty and stole all of those from the Boron, and I purchased the shield generator because you can't steal the blueprints of those. So we need a docking area, we need a disc defense, we need an oasis, a pier. Let's start with a pier. Plan build. Start with a pier because that thing is long. And that is a Boron pier. Put it there. Since it's not our station, I'm not too concerned which way it's oriented. Then we need the luxury dock. Okay, that sits on top. That's fine. And then that might not be so fine at all, but we'll see. We need the S-Oasis. Yes, I got the L as well. Like I said, I've not been all that good. Stick it there. Then we need storage. The S container. And that goes best at the bottom. And we need a defense disc. I believe that's all we need. And we chuck this there. Okay, and this disc doesn't need weapons, but it needs shields. 6 of them. And we should have them here, Boron. 2, 2, and 2. Okay, so that's 6 Boron shield generators MK1. We can now quickly verify this against the quest again. So, we placed the defense platform, we placed the oasis, yes we did. We placed the pier, the luxury docking area, container storage, and the M-Shield MK1. So this quest, open the briefing, this quest does not, unlike the other building missions, reward us with a percentage of the station value, as far as I'm aware. it will give us the money back for the station that we built, so the material cost, but it won't give us any additional percentage, so there's no point of building it up. Alright, close briefing, let's get this done. And now we do the Terran mission. There's one more thing that we should do here is...
The Terran Protectorate. The Queendom has no closer ally than the Argon Federation. However, Argon tensions with the Terrans make Boron relations with the Protectorate a matter of some delicacy. The Terrans have made a gracious offer to construct a Boron habitat to house a diplomatic delegation. To this end, we were supposed to deliver a Nishala water sample, complete with all its salts and microorganisms. Regrettably, our Herald was not up to this simple task. He suffered some sort of emotional breakdown and has returned to Boron space for medical attention. He managed to leave the water sample in a bar of all places. We could just acquire another sample from Nishala, but our Herald will face enough opprobrium. I would rather we resolve this without increasing his shame. The mission is simple. Just retrieve the water and deliver it safely to the Terran emissary.
Okay, so we'll do this in a moment. Pick it up from a bar. But first let's have a quick look whether we can't find ourselves a builder here somewhere. Is there maybe one here? Nope. Do we have any presence in other sectors at the moment? There's an ant. It's reasonably far away, but it doesn't really matter. So hopefully the Teladi won't shoot it to bits. So let's get this guy moving over, and we need to stock this whole thing. Okay. Where do we need to go now? We need to go to this defense station. Wrong button.
Submit your receipts when you transfer the station, and Her Majesty's Treasury will process a reimbursement.
The station is missing a required module. Make sure that you have not confused the requested module with another. You will need to assign or hire a builder to start construction.
Yes, Bozo.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, let's go. And meanwhile, we can instruct maybe some of our Demeters to deliver stuff. So, there isn't anything missing in the build storage here? No. For the 18 billion factory, we need Claytronics 395, so that's fine. Claytronics. Got plenty. Build storage. Actually, do I have my... No, I don't. He is busy. Then, go back here. We need 66 more. And then we need
Entering
hull parts.
system. Pontifex's claim.
Bollocks.
Entering
66
system. Holy vision.
more. 2. And then we take hull parts. And we bring these to you. And then... Hello, autosave. Luckily, the timing was this time not when
Entering system. True
some-
sight.
thrusters were cranking up. Get you there. Then, let's take these guys. Do we have any... We do not. Okay.
Entering system.
How many-
Second contact.
Energy cells, 12,000. Okay, so let's go to the headquarters. Grab energy cells. And bring them here.
Entering system. The
We
void.
need 30 field cores and 30 shield components. And a lot of water. Okay. So... 30. And shield components. Do we have? Yes, we do. And another 30. And let's take water as well, so we've got some in there. Do we have room? No, we don't. Okay. Hep, hep, and hep. Then let's dock here and
Entering
Get you
system. Get Sofune.
more hull parts. We're almost there. Reload these. And then dock here. Now you are empty. What else do we need? We need 4,829 and then water. Go here. 4,829.
Disengaged.
Okay, we have arrived. And the rest you fill up with more water. And take it here. Go back, grab more water. And bring it also here. And then you dock. Wait. Now you still have water. I'm just not certain whether I should ship it again through the Syndicate space. Or do we have water in here? We do not. Let's see. Water. We don't need scrap metal in this. Is there any demand for water in these sectors? None whatsoever. Okay, then, well, just make a delivery. Why don't you? And this needs to go there, so you need to go out and through these. All right. Deliver this water. And then go and pick up hull parts. You need 392. And the rest shall be water. Goes in here. Okay. And that's just under 3 more shipments for the Demeters. So dock and wait. Alright. You here want to supply your own station with these. So we can continue building there. Oh, that was more than we needed. Nonetheless, we probably need them later on. But we transfer them anyway. And now it's just hull parts. 9,000 to go nearly. Grab these. And place them there. And grab these. Place them there. Once you're done with this, you grab... Ah, they're gone. There were just now still some plasma conductors, which now no longer are available, right? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Dock. Okay, so we have arrived. Let's get to the
Orbital defense station.
to the bar.
Docking granted.
By the grace of Her Majesty, you are now receiving the royal broadcast from the Queendom of Boron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides.
I am delighted to announce that the realm has successfully established diplomatic relations with both the god realm of the Paranid and the Holy Order of the Pontifex. We shall seek further cooperation between our peoples and work towards a peaceful and prosperous future together.
Most gratifying to see my Paranid brethren normalizing relations with the Queendom. Mark them off the list.
Already done. Okay, let's get docked. You know, I said earlier that the Paranid had expanded so
Successfully docked.
aggressively. The Boron have done the same. So
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
this is still an original Boron sector, but they moved into Ore Belt and then even Third Redemption. Third Redemption is the sector where we turn off the trade part, where we found the Hyperion. And again, I didn't bother with placing stations in there because I thought, well, they would just sit. But no, the Boron were fast. They were very fast. Pretty impressive. So I suppose now it's a question of when this stuff falls. And this would almost appear as if the Paranid actually... But that would be silly. Yeah, they would start here and we see that they are fighting against the Xenon Wharf there. Curious. Here used to be a defense platform of the Paranid, but when I popped into the sector, I saw a Xenon K taking it apart. So in theory, we could sneak in there as well, plant our base, and hope that the Paranid clear out the sector for us. Okay, let's get out of
Experimental
the
shuttle.
seat and onto the station.
Hello there.
How do you do?
Hello there.
You want your marine. Okay, so go here. Got a job
Thank
for
you
you.
for taking me on.
You are welcome. And you? Yeah,
Hello
you too.
there.
Howdy. And you are service and captain, a little bit manager. I don't have any news station at the moment, so off you go to the Hyperion as well.
Thank you. I will do my best to justify your faith in me.
Oh, I totally hope so. Thank you. Okay. And off to the pub. That's a Boron. Oh no, we need to find it under the table. So that will be this thing here. Wanted. Yes, it was. Thank goodness. You are civilian, so no. Civilian. Interesting. Yeah, nothing there. So you will, she will have a quest of sorts, I suppose, somewhere hidden in the walls of the station. Shift D to get back on board. And now we need to deliver it. And we can ask our pilot to do this for us. Remove all orders. And, well, go there. Oh, yeah, I think we need to deliver it to some destroyer or so.
Experimental shuttle.
Okay. Which is the sector? It is asteroid belt. Okay. So we just have to do one jump. My miners have completed building and can go into action.
Entering system. Sol.
Okay. How are we doing now? Okay, so we are buying a lot of gas still, which means I should build a few gas miners as well. But station funds, 50 million. That is not too shabby. But, okay, gas we get, so it's the right move to go with the mineral miners for now.
Awaiting orders.
Who are you? Oh, that's me. And we need to... Okay, can you dock us here? Dock and wait. This is a Falk. Pretty ship too. I purchased the blueprint of the Katana. I haven't purchased the blueprint of this frigate yet.
Experimental shuttle.
Okay, let's bring this on board. Before I too have a nervous breakdown. Hello!
As High Representative of the Terran Protectorate, may I formally welcome you aboard.
Very formal. Thank you.
Your delivery is most gratefully received. We hope to craft a habitat worthy of the representatives of Queen Polyphides of the Boron. This will help no end. Thank you, Herald. May your time in Terran space pass without incident.
Well, that is resolved at least. We cannot have the Terrans viewing the Boron as emotionally fragile. Good work there, Herald. There are more tasks in your mission manager.
Alright, so we are nearly at 20 with the Boron. Yeah. Neat little ship. Alright, back on board. And now it's just a matter of time. Right? It's a matter of time for me to get the material to the building site. And of course, of the builder to arrive and then build. I should just use this one. And it's gone. Alright, so what we shall do is, my dear pilot, let's go here.
The
Fly
ship
and
will
wait.
be undocking soon.
And no, I want to build. Let's... I can't cancel them. Okay, fair enough. Then never mind that. Meanwhile, our Odysseus is still being re-equipped. And it takes another 17 minutes. Okay. The building of the antimatter converter, is that progressing? It is progressing. But we are in need of these guys. So let's have a look whether there are fresh hull parts. Yes, there are. And of course, I would hope there are also hull parts in Scarlet Star. And there are 2,000 of them. Wonderful. Go here.
Entering system. Get Sofune.
And one more. Yeah. Okay, good. Dock you there.
Entering system. The Void.
All right. Now we've been on this for nearly an hour now, including grabbing the ship there. Interesting, there seems to be... oh no, that's in that sector, yeah. So what I will do is I will interrupt here, zoom forward with the construction of the station, and as we get close to the station, I will bring you back into it. See you soon. Hello and welcome back. Now, we are just a minute and a bit before finishing this last Boron Herald mission. And I'm just on my way there. I've been sitting at the headquarters and doing things there, like purchasing equipment.
Have you actually flown a real ship before?
I could not yet purchase the main gun array for the Odysseus, and that is because my standing with the Paranid is not high enough. I've got a standing of 17 and 15 with the two factions, and I need 20. I could, however, purchase all the equipment and the hull specs for the Hyperion, and accordingly, I am building one right now. Well, not yet. It's waiting for the Magnetar to finish. Talking of which, let me assign you to mining duties.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
What have you got? No. No xenon incursion here.
Entering system. Silent witness.
All right. How much time do we have? Uh-oh. It is done.
We need to perform a transfer.
I'm just a bit late. So, select the station. And we are going to transfer it.
Great work. The Boron Quinto will now be able to establish proper diplomatic relations with the Telani Company. In addition to your reimbursement for the station building expenses, Her Majesty wishes to provide you with a new ship as a bonus. You will be able to find and claim a new Corvette at your station.
So, the main reward of the Herald missions is the Hydra. And this is the station that we built.
Awaiting orders.
You do indeed.
Experimental shuttle.
Let me get a photograph of this first. There we go. So, this is the station that we built, and if I saw correctly, it brought us 8 million? Money, money, money. Transaction log. Complex. No, that's a transfer. Here, mission reward. Yes. So it netted us with 8 million, which is actually not too bad at all. Okay. Now, we've got a Hydra that's waiting for us, which means that is sitting at our headquarters, I believe. Yes, it is. And where is our Corvette?
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, there it is.
That wasn't serious enough to stop me.
Just stand still for a moment. Trying to take a photograph here. Hey, the ship you're supposed to follow is over there. Good help is so hard to come by, I tell you. And we are now like 100 miles away from it. Huh. Let's change this. You're just driving me nuts. Remove all orders. And we are
Experimental shuttle.
actually close enough. No, we are not. Then let me take the helm. After all, we want to have a good look at it. As you noticed during the Boron battles with the Karg, the Hydra has got a very long range on its main guns, but the guns have a long recharge, or respectively they overheat very quickly. Nonetheless, if you need a sniping ship, this is the way to go. Isn't it pretty? So fluffy, I'm gonna die. Different movie. Okay, now we want to claim it, so let's find a pilot for it. And I did park a pilot in the B, if I remember correctly. Morale, boarding, yes, 1.5 piloting, that's good. But Dahlia, you like a ship of your own? So the Hydra Regal is an upgrade to the ordinary Hydra. Did I just tell you to go there, or... Oh yeah, yeah. Let's give you... No. Yeah. Rename is what I wanted to do. That one. And you are M class. Now, before we look at the stats...
Excellent. We've completed the Queen's missions. Let us head back to Queen Polyphides to find our reward.
There will be even more rewards, so we'll do this in a moment.
Regal.
But first, let's check out this ship from the inside. That's a dead-end road, and we've got the same here. And this is the cockpit.
Hydra.
2 seats,
Regal.
gunnery control, and of course command of the ship. As for the stats of the ship, actually, can I do this with here, ship information? Yes, I can. Capacity of 6 crew. And we have got 26.6 on the shield side. Do we have any upgrades on it? No, we don't. Okay. We've got iron pulse railguns, That's the snipers. And we've got the Iron Pulse turrets. I believe the Iron Pulse turrets are the ones that actually freeze the hit ships. And if it's small fighters, they would just stay put. The combat thrusters, flight assist, long range scanner, base scanner. Okay, so we needed to upgrade it a little bit. So let us get back to you, teleport, and send our Hydra to our shipyard and upgrade it. So 463 with 6,000. If we change this to Frontier engine, it's faster in sector but significantly slower in travel drive. So let's keep them. Here we are maxed already. On the shield side, we've got the Boron shields, which are 26.6. And here we are 26.9. What are the differences in charging? Delay is 33 and recharge rate is 68. And if we look at the Paranid Frontier 3, no delay. Oh no, that's the big ones. That doesn't count. Okay, so these have got a longer delay, but a higher recharge rate. Not noticeably enough, so I'll keep the shields as they are. Go back. Back again. As for guns, we had a look at it. I won't change these because I quite like them. Turrets, Iron Pulse, I like them too. So, want a docking computer, long range, police, and trading extension, thank you. And you've got advanced satellites. Let's give you ordinary satellites and some beacons as well. We'll pick up the crew from the Teladi. And currently you've got a default color. Actually, this looks kind of cool with the fading of the color. What else do we have? Relic Hunter. Sinister Fume. That's a girly ship. The blue looks like pink. Gilroy, bubble up. This looks nice actually. The foundation colors, because it changes with the light. Okay, this shall be it. Add to the list. Off you go. Alright. Now, as for us, we want to go to Kingdom End. Remove all orders and take us there, please.
By the grace of Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides of the Queendom of Boron, you have been granted an audience. May I announce our honored guest, Newman Karat, representative of the Alliance of the Word, the Queen's Herald. I present Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides.
I once again welcome you, Honorable Representative Numunkaret, and of course you, my brave heralds. The task entrusted to you demanded your bravery, loyalty, wits, and tenacity. It is thanks to your endeavors that the Queendom has not only returned to the Commonwealth, but is widely recognized therein. I hereby release you from your duties to the Queendom. Once again, I bid you farewell, though not as heralds, but rather as adventurers, free to pursue whatever you desire. I wholeheartedly wish you safe travels.
This concludes the royal audience.
In other words, we are fired. You know, if HR would present it like this, I think everybody will feel elevated when they have to leave. Okay, so we got another 18 million. Thank you, Queen. Howdy.
It is an honor to see you here.
Oh, well, I'm here to receive my rank, you know.
We are elated that you have continued to be a staunch defender of the Queen. You deserve the utmost respect and recognition. It is an honor to present you with a new rank within the Queendom. You will find that this rank comes with wondrous benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits will go too. But with your character, I am sure we have nothing to worry about. I hope you find these rewards acceptable. Please make the most of them. Once again, I thank you for your continued efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Pleasant travel.
Wonderful. You are welcome, my friend. Okay. Now, missions. There's nothing open here other than this. So, I will make my way back to our headquarters. And in the next episode, we will continue with the Avarice missions, I believe. But before we do this, we will, in fact, do the ship upgrade missions. This is necessary for the Avarice missions as well, because we are going to enter a race, as you learned last episode. And for that, we need to provide a race-worthy ship, meaning a ship that doesn't look cheap. It can be cheap, but in order to make it not look cheap, it needs, I believe, an engine upgrade. So, one of these mods. And so we need to enable them, which means next episode we will start out with doing these quests in order to enable us to do to modify our ships, to improve them. And as you can see here, I've got all the necessary stuff for the condensate sample for the Avarice mission then as well. So we're good to go after this. I hope you enjoyed it. And, well, if you liked it, leave a like. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you for our next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.